Would ya look at the time? It's time for another video. Good day to you, my fellow adventurers throughout time and space. It is I, the Cowardly Time Lord, welcoming you to another LEGO review video. Today, I will be reviewing the Dungeons & Dragons set. There's a dungeon, and there's a dragon. Okay, let's have some fair admittance here. I have never played Dungeons & Dragons before. Yeah. I've never played Dungeons & Dragons. I play a lot of Skyrim, play a lot of Dragon Quest. I enjoy both, especially like Dragon Quest. I was going to make some joke about this as a Colossal Camp box, Pandora's Big Bag box, or Mega Mimic, depending on your point of preference, and of course, R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. But, anyways, I think I mentioned this last video, but I'm not sure. Anyways, these were figures that I won in a dice roll outside my LEGO store before I got to go in. Yep, you got you got to roll the dice as you're going in on the first day to purchase the Dungeons & Dragons set, and if you rolled higher than a 15, you got free minifigures. So 2 free minifigures because both me and my mom rolled 19. Not quite nat 20. I think I said the exact same thing in my last video. Anyways, I'm repeating myself already. That's surely off to a great start. Love the free gift with purchase of this Mega Mimic. Very cool. Yum, yum. The only complaint I have for it is there's no way to actually hide the teeth and the eyes. That would be so cool if there were. I understand that would have taken a lot of extra pieces and probably some switch out parts rather than it just being as simple as it is, which I admit I do enjoy. It's a very nice little build. I almost made a mistake and didn't think it could close because I had it like that. So yeah, just make sure it's like that. Why isn't it closing now? Why is it not closing? Oh dear. That's why. Yeah, so, free gift with purchase out of the way. Now let's get on to the extra heads. And there's the backside, the dwarf also has a backside underneath the hair. I guess I could have put the hair on the orc head, and that way I could have shown both sides of all the heads. But the main point I'm going to make is all the female heads except for the female elf head are more boring, and the only one that's on par with both heads is the head for the villain. Is the only one that's totally on par. Either way, the male head and the female head are brilliant. I'm glad they included those options. That's brilliant. I of course put the female head on the elf. And, of course, I also should have mentioned I play a lot of Skyrim. Did I mention that? I don't know. Point is that this elf very much makes me think of combination between two of my Elder Scrolls OCs, I guess you would call them. Redguard and my Redguard wizard and my elven rogue, who do end up together, so this elven wizard is the perfect example for their offspring. Anyways, the orc rogue here, very cool figure, lots of nice details, and the elven wizard as well. The dwarf cleric has to be my favorite though, in just terms of design. The halfling knight, paladin, whatever. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool design. Still, gotta give it to my dwarf cleric boy. He's the best designed, and got really cool design of a face print underneath, and also has this really cool beaten up head print side with the black eye and the missing tooth. It's just brilliant. I would spin the head around, but that would require me pausing. And you know what? Pause, break real quick. So there's the regular side of the dwarf head. I know I'm showing the back, but it's just easier that way, because I don't want to remove the beard. Anyways, going to take another pause break and show some alternate heads for other characters here real quick. So the halfling has an even more jovial face. The female dwarf head slightly has just a different smile, and the grumpy female elf mage. Yep, very good. Of course, the orc doesn't have any alternate face, which is fine. Wish it had more of like the alternate face with kind of an orc rage face. That would have been really awesome. But that's just me, probably. Okay, well, I guess I'll just go through the build. No, oh no, things are going wrong. The ant broke free from the set, help, dragon, wing in the way. Okay, so yes, there's an ant, and then there's an owlbear. Very cool. I did watch the Dungeons & Dragons movie, the recent one, and that was pretty good. Of course, I know what a beholder is. Ellie, I know some things. I've never played Dungeons & Dragons and know little about it. Anyways, also, I should mention this. I couldn't get the top cone to stay on, so I had an extra piece for stability reasons. The ant can kind of break away from the set a little too easily. I get it, because it's supposed to be somewhat mobile, but it topples over, and the pieces fall off of it a little too easily. I'm going to try and reattach that again real quick. So, BRB. There we go. There's the ant better attached. I'm going to move the beholder before it falls off the build. The owlbear is awesome. I just wish the legs were more even so that it didn't quite have so many difficulties with trying to make it positioned, because the front legs are on ball joints, the back legs are not. If that were fixed, it would, if they were both on ball joints. I know it's gonna come back to bite me, because I'm gonna be talking about how much I hate ball joints again when we get to the dragon. I feel like that's going to be a new complaint to me. Stop making the build so heavy that the ball joints immediately collapse. But this build is perfect for ball joints. Why does it not have ball joints on the back legs? That is my genuine question. I don't think I did anything wrong while building it. So, yeah. The tentacles coming up out of the water are kind of interesting. Uh-oh, the set broke apart. Oh, that's good. And I do want to show the set once in its separate parts a little bit. So at the back here, there's a whole little dungeon area with some treasures and stuff. There's a shield with a beholder on it. Several weapons are hidden away in here. Another shield. Gelatin cube. There's a wizard staff, a bow, and also the spiky ball and chain is in there. Very cool. I think I don't know. I don't think it's that easy to separate the top from the bottom on this thing, which again, I know is another complaint of mine because my fingers are too big. Then there's the Dragonborn character. That's the race that they're called in Dungeons and Dragons. They're just called Dragonborns. Anyways, I need to get now I need to get a video set, the VYDO set with the red dragon figure. I need it now because I want to recreate my main Elder Scrolls OC, which is an Argonian. Anyways, yeah, that's one of my plans. I have no idea what these little mushroom people are. I don't know Dungeons and Dragons well enough to know what the mushroom things are. They're annoying. They were a bit annoying to put on the build. There are tiny little crevices in this build. There's this crevice in there with a spider. You can't even see it because it's so dark. That was extraordinarily annoying to put on because, again, I've got big fingers. These tiny little spaces to put things in are annoying. And if anything breaks inside of these builds, I don't know how I'm going to fix it. I'm still upset about my whole Avengers Tower come crashing down because of my cats. I don't like the cats even. I don't know. That's just me. Anyways, over here we have the main castle and also the, oh dear, the little inn, which has a mimic treasure chest and a mimic bed. There's a little tavern area, very important to any sort of fantasy thing. The loot, there's an axe, a spear, and I believe another type of sword there. Yeah. Fencing sword, a spear, an axe, and a loot. Also, there's like hidden treasures all over the place, so there's like a spell book hidden there, obviously. Whole little area in there. There's a lantern. Skeletons in a Displacer Beast. That skeleton has a really cool sword and a nice helmet. There's a trap on this door where an axe will come swinging down. Yes, the Displacer Beast is quite cool. And then we have a skeleton who appears to be wielding a cloak of invisibility or something. I will be honest, when I had trouble finding the capes, they were in the same bag as the dragon's wings, which makes sense, but yes, I had trouble finding the capes, and it caused me quite a bit of panic, and one of the capes dropped on the floor, and it was hard to find, blah, 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 and I found the shiny reflective surface of that cape, too. Actually hurt my eyes a little bit. Anyways, there's another skeleton there. An altar to the Dragon Lords. And then, of course, the Dark Wizard in his Dark Tower. Oh dear. His wizard staff went away. He's rolling away. No. Hey, there's the alternate face to the wizard. I prefer the hair over the hood. I would maybe just get an extra of this dark wizard's body just to use both of the heads. And in fact, I was thinking about doing that for the other figures in this set, just because of yeah, I think that would be a worthwhile purchase eventually. Just to fully upgrade the Dungeons and Dragons stuff, and then yeah, the hood. Yeah, and the hood's kind of boring. I like him being evil with the hair. But yes, I'd have the female version in the hood. That's what I would do. But yes, the Dark Wizard, who tries to just pretend to be an ordinary innkeeper and is nervous around the party. And of course, the inn is in plain sight, which I absolutely enjoy. I absolutely enjoyed the pun. I really, really enjoyed the pun. And this green lightning piece is really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. The dragon egg. At least that's what I assume it is. It's the only thing that kind of makes sense to me. And of course, the whole wizard area, the purple crystal, the skull, the flaming skull. I believe there's another, like, hidden spell book somewhere on that part of the build. I already forgot where, though. Yeah. I mean, switch out the tomes that are inside the spell book that actually, like, is attached to the wizard here. I really hate how the books have to have the outside of the books have stickers, but the insides are printed tiles. Again, that's probably just me complaining too much about stickers. And I really did enjoy how much of this set is actually printed pieces. So much of it is, rather than it being stickers, which I applaud, for the most part. It just makes the few stickers there are even more glaring. Also, the happy picture of the dragon family is really, really cute. Is that supposed to be the egg that's up there? Is that what that's supposed to be? Oh. I didn't scan the QR code on the outside of the set. That's just not my thing. Yeah, I know it's supposed to give you story, but I just couldn't be bothered. I don't do QR code stuff. Anyways, the dragon. Massive part of the build. And admittedly kind of underwhelming, especially since you can barely see it's printed on eye. That's a really cool print, but why is it so hidden? I love the use of pieces to make up the horns. Overall, the dragon build is quite exciting. But ball joints. Ball joints, ball joints, ball joints. It is not strong enough to keep its own... Well, it is, but it's just barely strong enough to keep its own tail up. And it fails there. And the legs are also on ball joints when it's that heavy. The mouth breaks off just a little too easily. I'm sure there was a better way to make that connection point. The head overall has great maneuverability for the most part. I have no complaints about that, but the mouth, the bottom of the mouth sort of just breaks off. Love the use of the classic dragon wings as side little whatever you would want to call that. Very, very cool. But yeah, the dragon was defeated by gravity. Somehow I feel that's accurate. Somehow. Overall, really awesome dragon. Really awesome set. If you're a fan of sword and sorcery, or just any kind of fantasy stuff, you're gonna love it. Anyone in the comment section want to tell me about the supposed story that comes along with this? Go ahead. I'm interested, I just don't want to scan the QR code. How lame is that? Anyways, again, I'm weird. Anyways. I'm repeating anyways a lot. My next goal will be to build the Goblin King battle and the Lonely Mountain. Expect that in my next review video. So yes, I went from one red dragon to another red dragon. And then, after I do the Hobbit sets and review them along with another set that I bought recently, that I'm not up here because it's already built. I bought a built set. I know. I'm disgusting. Sue me. Which, if you follow me on all my places where I am social, like Lego Amino, that's pretty much it. I'm on some Discords, but I don't have a Discord myself, so. Yeah, if you know me from Lego Amino, you already know what set I'm talking about. That's also from Middle Earth. But yes, I'll build my 2 Hobbit sets, and then do a review video on that. And then I am going to start building all the Star Wars stuff I have saved up. And you're not going to get another review video from me for a while, because I will be building these Star Wars stuffs, plus everything I get on May 1st. And then also, I will be opening, but I will not be building the Venator-class Republic attack cruiser. I'll be opening it specifically to get the minifigures out. I've had it sitting here for a while. Anyways, I think this looks like a good place to end off for today's video. So, this is the Cowardly Time Lord, signing off and saying, have a good day or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Bye-bye now.